Hi, Acadiana. I'm meteorologist Dave Baker. Welcome to Acadiana Weather Today, a short morning chat on your upcoming weather conditions and how they're going to affect your day. It is May the 1st, the merry month of May. It's a beautiful morning here in Southwest Oregon where the skies are absolutely clear and the stars are stunning. Kind of puts you into perspective of where you sit in the universe. But I do know that at home, things have been quite stormy, and we've even got a few severe thunderstorm warnings that have been happening out there during the early part of the morning. So as far as the traffic cams, you can see that things are moving along okay, but the roadways are wet. And if you look at that Crowley cam, you can see that very dark sky off in the western horizon. That's some strong thunderstorms that are coming in from Calcasieu and Beauregard parishes. And check out this the radar, or rather the roadways here too. You can see that things are wet, so you're going to need a little extra time to get to work and school this time around because of the scattered rains. And the kids heading out to the bus stop will also be dodging some widely scattered showers and thunderstorms. Temperatures in the upper 60s this morning, but should be in the lower 80s. A little later this afternoon, I still think that we're going to have some scattered showers and thunderstorms, though, later in the day. Where the rain has been falling, temperatures have managed to drop back into the 60s. Where the rain has not moved in quite yet, it is a little bit warmer with temperatures hovering in the 70s. And there is a look at the radar, and it is showing those very heavy rains all across the region. And as far as our skies, they're going to stay mostly cloudy as we go through time. And it looks like those heavy downpours are going to continue. But as we look a little bit closer at the local radar, we do have some severe weather. Now, this is being recorded about 6:30, so severe thunderstorm warning there for parts of Calcasieu as well as Jeff Davis Parish. But this is continuing to move off toward the east. And as it does, we could be seeing the possibility of some very heavy rain. Now, remember, we've had a lot of heavy rain out there over the last several days. So we'll continue to watch these thunderstorms continue to move on toward the north. And as they do, those heavy downpours, and it looks like that severe thunderstorm warning is being extended now across the eastern part of Jeff Davis Parish. So if you're watching this closer to the 7 o'clock time period, I would be watching out for areas of Acadia Parish for the possibility of some severe weather. So here's a look at the satellite real quick, and we've got a trough that's moving eastward. Another trough is digging across the Pacific Northwest, and that's going to actually help to bring a cold front through the area toward the latter part of the weekend and maybe bring us some drier and some cooler air as we head into the early part of next week. But the upper level ridge has broken down a bit, so that should allow that front to push on in. Strong and severe weather still, for the most part, should remain to our north, but we might get a chance for some of that severe weather today and again out there for tomorrow. And notice how that upper trough will continue to move to the east. Thunderstorms eventually will kind of die out, but we may see some more popping up with the daytime heating again later this afternoon, and a new round will be developing back to our northwest. And as far as rainfall totals, I think most of us will see about a half an inch of rain, but where you get under those heavier downpours, you could quickly get 1 or 2 inches of rain in a short period of time. And there's your severe weather outlook for today. So Cenla under the gun a little bit more than the rest of Acadiana. As far as our temperatures, I do believe we're going to run back into the 80s after the showers and thunderstorms wind down and the sun breaks through. And overnight tonight, we should be dropping back down into the upper 70s. Quick look at the Gulf satellite. Not bad out there, but we are going to have that frontal boundary, or rather the storms pushing off toward the south. Winds still out of the southeast at about 10 to 15, maybe up to 20 knots in gusts, and those seas running about 3 to 4 feet. Real quick, before I give you the rest of your forecast, I did manage to work my way back into northern parts of California. Jedediah Smith Redwood State Park was absolutely gorgeous. You have never seen a tree until you've seen a redwood. And surprisingly, with very little sun getting down to the forest floor, look at all of the plants that are thriving, the ferns out there. It's a really special ecosystem. Never freezes, never gets really too hot, and they get a lot of rain. Then work my way back out to the coast in Crescent City. This is the Crescent City Lighthouse, and that is the view from the lighthouse. I've decided that should be my new home. That is a gorgeous setting there along the California coastline. Here's your forecast today: 85 degrees, again some scattered storms out there. Few could be severe. 70 your overnight low, back to 84 tomorrow and 84 again on Saturday. Scattered storms will stick around for Friday, and then more isolated for Saturday, and then we'll see the showers kind of winding down by Sunday. And into early next week, we might actually see some slightly cooler and some drier conditions, so it might actually be pleasant for a couple of days going into the early part of next week. Well, I hope you enjoy Acadiana weather today. If you do, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and also turn on those notifications. You can also hear my forecast daily on Big 102.1, Planet Radio 106.7, and Freedom 95.1. And please follow my social media pages for any severe weather updates or pictures from the Pacific Northwest. I will be flying home on Saturday, so I'll be back in the back porch again there on Monday. But also thanks to everyone who has subscribed to Acadiana Weather Today right here on YouTube. I'm meteorologist Dave Baker. Have yourself a great Thursday, and I'll see you on Friday.